Yo, 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 what's up? I'm back. This is Sorod North. It's been a long time since I've been on here. It's probably been about 4 months or more since I've been on, and just wanted to touch back bases with everybody. Uh, I've been busy a lot, but like I said, a lot of times I just be messing off, and like I said, putting YouTube videos out or work, but it's something I still want to do and get into, and I said I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try to go ahead and start making more videos. Well, I just been around the house pretty much all day. I guess MLK Day. Went to the gym, worked out. And I was wondering, like, I seen everybody riding around, cars cleaned up. I'm seeing the drops out. I'm seeing the box Chevys, seeing the Escalades. Everybody at the car wash. And I'm like, oh crap, it's Martin Luther King Day. That's in the black community. That's what we do on Martin Luther King Day. I don't say we do, but that's what a lot of people in the black community do. Get the cars washed up, motorcycles, bikes. We here in Arkansas, so it was actually in the 50s today. So I'm seeing a few guys with the drop tops out, tops drop on their bikes, because we don't get too much cold. Like, it's getting to January, we'll get like one snow a year. You know what I'm saying? 1 to 2 snows a year, no more than about 2 to 3 inches. And we usually get snow. We'll get a cold spell late in the winter. But yeah, I'm on a political tip. As always, I got so much. We got so much politics to talk about. It's crazy. It's ridiculous right now. Uh, they stole it fair and square. That's what they did. They stole it fair and square. That's all I'm gonna say right now on that. But I want to hit you with another little flavor. The video said I was gonna do soon after I saw the actual video. I'm talking about the Corey Holcomb, Zoe Williams, blow up. I actually was watching the show live, and I usually don't watch the 5150 show live a lot of times, because a lot of times I like for it to go off so I can just watch the reruns. I don't know why. I like to just sit there and watch it like on a day I'm not doing nothing when I'm bored or walking around the house cleaning up or something, listening. And a lot of times I don't like to watch it live, but for some reason I was watching it live. Then I pulled it up on my TV in my bedroom and I was watching it. And, it was just a normal little show. Then all of a sudden, D and Corey got into it, which they usually do all the time. But this time it was a little more heated and a little more. It was just like, it's a little testy. You could feel it in the air, you know what I'm saying? When him and D got into it, it was just going on and on, back and forth like they usually do. But they usually squash it by the end of the show. I'd be like, dang. In my mind, I'd be like, is D mad at him? I'm like, damn, Corey kind of talking crazy or whatever. And then Zoe jumped in, and I was like, okay. He's going to tell him about himself. Him and Corey started going there, and I'm like, uh-oh, it's starting to go left. Corey brung up the money, $20K, with the Aries Spears stuff. And then in my mind, I'm like, I like both of them. I like Corey. I like Darlene, or all three of them. I like Darlene. People be hating on Darlene all the time. But Darlene has her place in the show. I really can't knock Darlene. Like, everybody, oh, she don't bring them to the table. Oh, she's saying this, she this. I like Darlene on the show. For her to be a female on the show with all that masculine energy all the time, and she holds it down. She keeps it real, as much as possible how she feels. She keeps it real. And she's just straight up solid to me, I can't hate on D to me at all. And then, like I said, him and Zoe got into it, and I was like, and my mom was like, man, stop the show, because I like both of them so much. I don't want to see them argue. It's like seeing your mom and dad argue, your dad and your uncle. It's not even, it's to the point where it's not funny no more. It's like, I don't want to see the chemistry of the show mess up. Just pull the plug on the show, cut this bitch off. You know what I'm saying? Cut it off, man. And y'all handle this shit on the low. You know what I'm saying? Handle this by yourself. Handle this off camera. Then you got my guy from Arkansas. I can't think Marcus, because hey, I'm from Arkansas too. Just let y'all know. He on there looking crazy, just sitting there like this. Which he's supposed to. That's a terrible. I hate to be in. I don't know if everybody else, but I hate to be in those situations where two people arguing and you really don't got no control over them, and it's getting awkward. And then Craig, he was like, He was like, man, I don't believe this shit going on, man. These niggas in here bullshit. That's how Craig look like. Everybody just looks so uncomfortable. They just look so uncomfortable, and I just hated to see all that, man. It was just frustrating for me, man. It was just real frustrating, and I was like, man, and they were arguing. I wanted to turn it off myself, but I didn't. I just actually went to sleep, and I dozed off for a little bit, and I woke back up, and they was still on going back and forth at it. But let me get down to my analysis of it. And one of the reasons I waited for a while was because I wanted to see if I always like to come with a different take. I don't like to come with the same take everybody else comes with. And no, I'm not drinking no whiskey right now, no cognac, or any wine. I'm trying to. I'm 41 now, so I'm trying to take better care of myself. And I know I can't drink like that all the time because it's gonna catch up with you eventually. So I'm trying to cut down and slow down on the alcohol because I know it's bad. It's not good for you at all. But anyway, yeah, my analysis on. I have a different take on everything. I listened to a few people's takes on it. Couple YouTubers, couple big YouTubers, couple just regular people that don't have that many followers. But this is where I want to come from. It's a couple angles. The RN, the real, the real NIG, GGA points, and like the corporate point. But first and foremost, somebody should have stopped the show. That's where I feel. I don't know if it's D-Place or whoever the producers, the people that be in the background talking, the ones that's producing the show. When they used to talk about Chris used to produce, I know he don't do it no more because Corey used to roast cap on him all the time about his breath and John on him. Somebody should have just pulled the plug. Cut it off, man. Just cut it off. Because it wasn't doing nobody no good. Nobody no good whatsoever. But I just want to tell you what I feel happened. So, we all know they're in California. Right? They're all kind of tied to the entertainment industry in California, right? We all know California has a communist, crazed loon governor. What my boy Jericho Green says, Gavin, bang your wife Newsom. I got that from Jericho. Shout out to Jericho Green. Gavin, bang your wife Newsom, and his police state antics and closing everything down. Power grab, just closing everything down. Got everything in LA shut down. That's one, causing stress. That's causing a lot of stress on everybody. Because, two, now you messing with everybody's psychology. And the mind frame being locked down so long, it frustrates people. But to compound, two, when you close everything down, and not only in California, everything in the whole United States altered. Guess what else is messed up with a lot of people? And this one thing I want to say. Like me and my brother was talking about then, my brother had interjected like, yeah, I won't never count no man paper. I ain't trying to count no man paper. So, right, I'm not going to get into people's paper and money because that's the way we were raised, where I'm from. We don't get into people's pockets and how much money they're making, so I'm not going to do that. But this is what I will say. All entertainers have been affected by this COVID, by the Wuhan Chinese Wu-Tang virus. Just say that from China. Everybody's been affected, especially people in the entertainment industry. And I know money is an issue. And what I see is when your pockets are changing. Not saying nobody broke a number. When let's say make up a dollar amount. Just say if you're making $30K a month doing comedy shows. I don't know. It could be $50K, $100K, and just say hypothetically it's cut in half or lower. Your bills don't change. So if he's making $30K a month doing comedy shows, then all of a sudden this COVID hit and it's been going on since March or April. We almost a year into it, and just say your money been cut from you used to making 30 or 40K a year, now you're making 20K, but your bill's not gonna change. That's gonna be hard on people. It's gonna be frustrating. It's gonna cause frustration. You know what I'm saying? Because bills and money getting tight. Just because you make 30K, just say if you was living well beneath a person living well beneath their means, it's still you got less in the savings. You might see your savings going down, or your money's not the same, so it's gonna be a problem. You're gonna be frustrated. That's two. And here's where we start to lay the blame. One, we're gonna go with Corey because this is his show. Man, Corey, I just feel Corey my guy. I feel like even though I don't know him because we watch him every week, we watch him every week on 5150. You almost feel like they're part of your family, but it's like you gotta tell him like, I hope he sees the video, man, bro. You wrong. At the end of the day, you said a lot of right stuff. I'm getting to. You said a whole bunch of real stuff about your guy, but you don't supposed to do that on camera, no matter what. No matter what. I don't care if you're your guy, but you've been rocking with this dude this long. I don't care if he ain't your guy for real. It's just certain stuff you don't do on camera, man. You could have did this. Everything you should have said, you should have said that off camera, not on camera. Everything ain't for the world to see. Just like you may have an argument with your wife. You're not going to do it on camera, on video, or your brother or somebody. It's just some stuff should not be done, and ain't no way around that you wrong for doing it on camera. Even though you might be right on what you're saying, you wrong for doing that shit on camera, man. That's not cool. It's just not cool at all, because you airing all your dirty business to the world. Because I got a group of partners, 6, 7, 8 of us. We all grew up together in West Memphis, Marion, Arkansas, Memphis. And we grew up together. And we joan and roast and check each other. And we be saying stuff, But it's certain stuff we don't talk about outside our little group. Like we might say something about somebody breath stink or somebody looking crazy or embarrassing times about us, but we don't put that out. So if we around some more guys that don't know us like that, we're not gonna be saying that because you showing weakness in our crew, or it's like you putting one of us out. And that's just like wrong. It's like you and your wife have an argument. You might say something crazy to her, she might say something crazy to you, but you don't say that in public where everybody else can see. You know what I'm saying? It's just stuff you don't do. And what I believe and what I'm seeing, one, if we're gonna go to corporate tip, Corey. All right, we know you got the show. You already talked about how hood it is. It's in the storage unit, whatever. You should have had some insurance on your show, or some cover in the show for events like that to happen with. Let's we say Zoe, when Zoe got into an Aries, because everybody know about the Aries deal. But I'm a little all over the place right now. But let's get back to Corey, he was wrong with that, just putting stuff out there. Then when you want to bring up the 20K he owe you, but like Zoe said, he said, you told me I was straight. This is where I come to the money part, and this why I called it. Zoe was like, man, you told me I was straight. Don't worry about the money right now. We all been through that. But this is what I'm saying. That's when that money, that COVID is going on. People's pockets ain't the same. So when your pockets ain't the same, and you probably getting, I ain't saying he is, I'm saying usually when people's pockets getting a little low or the money ain't flowing like it used to be, anybody that owe you money is gonna trigger in your head. That's anybody. Like just say regular people. Like say if you just around here, know them every day, and you got a cousin that borrowed $100 from you 2 or 3 months ago. He gonna pay you. But you doing good. You straight. You got money. You make $100K a year. It's $100. Give me. I know you gonna give it to me when you can. But just say COVID hit and you lost your job, or COVID hit and now you going from making $100K to $50K a year, and bills tight. The Escalade note still the same. Your wife Benz note still the same. House note still the same. Kid got karate and all that. Hey man, I need my $100. Cause it's starting to you thinking about other ways to get money. Who I owe you money? I need this money, man. Cause I spent this much money and my money is cut right now. That's where the frustration came from, I believe. Because everybody in the entertainment industry, everybody's money cut right now. And that's where I believe the frustration came in with Corey. And him lashing out at everybody. That's just my opinion on it. And the reason I say this because, like I said, I'm not counting by pockets, but look at all the white entertainers, especially comedians, that done left LA. Like Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is millionaire. He's out of there. He went to Austin because the work dried up. He's Joey Diaz, the other white dude, out of there. He going back to New Jersey because I keep up with a lot of the white comedians and stuff too. You don't watch them a lot, but I like watch their shows like Joe Rogan and stuff. A lot of them white comedians and entertainers are bouncing, getting on down because they see what's going on. Gavin Newsom is messed up California, and then they got a crazy mayor too. They can't make no money. They can't work. They don't eat. They done bounced and went to Austin. Most of them went to Austin. They going back. Joey went to New Jersey. They left. And they got millions. But I'm guaranteed they were losing money, you know, when he couldn't do the comedy store and all that. So same thing with Corey and them. They're taking a loss right now. So you got, and not counting money, but we all know that Joe Rogan's making probably a whole lot more money than Corey. And then you got Darlene and Zoe there. Everybody's money's going to get lower. So my question is, have y'all made plans? Do y'all plan on sticking around in LA where it's all locked down? They're not gonna probably open stuff back up. They're trying to shut it down on purpose to destroy the small business. We all know that. Y'all are still there in it. I don't know if you got the means to leave or whatnot, because it's not easy for everybody to leave. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't bought a house, you got a mortgage, which I be hearing Corey say I stay in an apartment all the time. I don't know. Corey could have a house. He just might be just, plenty. I got an apartment. If you got an apartment or something, man, brother, you might bounce and get, go to a state where it's free, like a red state. You know what I'm saying? You probably go to Florida, Texas, Tennessee. But Corey always mentioned Dallas. That'd probably be a better fit. Right now, you can always go back to LA with the high ass rent. You can always go back when they get back right. But I feel that the frustrations from everybody in the entertainment business and their money being cut is part of why Corey was lashing out. Then, on top of that, with the COVID restrictions, everybody being shut down, shut in, it's going to bring frustration with people. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I believe this whole argument happened. And like I said, I blame it on Corey. And just like to go back, I blame it on Corey. Because that's his show at the end of the day. He runs it. That's his show. And I believe Corey probably should have made some moves to get out of California. You know what I'm saying? He probably need to make some moves, or he should have made some moves to get on down. Because your money going to dry up, and you're going to, because he was just here in Memphis. I wanted to go see him. My partner got a club in Memphis, Chuckles. I wanted to go see my guy. I didn't get a chance to, but I still want to go see him. I want to support him. I still want to support him. But it just should have all been done on camera. And like I said, the fault I blame is Corey, because he should have had the engineer or somebody. Somebody should have stood up there and pulled it off camera. You know what I'm saying? Somebody should have pulled it. Then, like I said, him just doing that in public, it's just wrong. It ain't no matter what you saying is right or whatever, you still wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Airing everybody's dirty business out. That ain't right. It ain't cool no matter what. It just ain't right, man. But like I said, and then Corey brought up Zoe being the voice of reason, but fighting on his show, which is real. Zoe, never, just to lay blame on Zoe, Zoe never did have he should have never fought that man on this show on camera, because that was wild. I remember when I saw that, I think I saw that live. Just so happened to be up. That was wild. You can't call yourself the voice of reason, bro, and then letting a drunk get the best of you, or get you so emotionally worked up to where you fight him. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got the money to cover the lawyers and stuff. If you ain't got no lawyers on deck, on retainer, they can come, because, see, you got to think smart, because you could have easily ended up in jail that night. If you'd press charges and call the police right there, you'd have been charged with, I'm a bail bond. So I know you could have been charged with assault, aggravated assault. I don't know what they're charged there. Battery. Or probably you probably got aggravated assault. And you would have went to jail and you would have had to bond out. You know what I'm saying? It could have easily been that. And that's where I'm going to go with the hood and the corporate stuff. So, with that being said, Aries started suing or whatever. Corey had to spend 20K to make it go away. Right? So we get to the hood shit. Now on some real nigga shit, and y'all know y'all doing the storage unit. You know Corey ain't got no insurance and stuff. Corey spent the 20K. Technically, yes, Zoe, on the hood nigga side of the game, yeah, you supposed to go work out something with Corey, man. Hey, since it's your show, really what I think should happen, Zoe should have came to Corey, or they should have, hey, man, Corey, this your show, man. You know you ain't had no insurance and shit on this. Shit should have been covered in insurance. But what's up, man? I know I messed up. We all at fault. I was like, hey, we all had something to do with it. Ain't none of us was perfect that night. We were drinking on air. Well, Aries was, and you didn't stop it. And I got upset. Can we split this little cost 50-50? Hey, man, we go 10-10. We go 10 bands a piece on it. I ain't got 10 bands right now, but I'm going to try to pay as much as possible. And if 10 bands, I mean, that's still a lot of money, but you could have got reasonable, though. I don't know what you can do. Pick up a part-time job, do another little hustle. You got mad knowledge. Start chipping this man off $500 a month. Just whatever you can do. Hey, man, I'm pay you just little $500 a month until I get you paid off. Even when Corey said, man, no, dog, don't worry about it. Whatever. Keep throwing him something. Keep throwing him something. So at the end of the day, he can't bring that up to you like, hey, man, you ain't pay me. No. He gonna be like, even make a joke, man, that nigga been paying me $200 a month or $100 a month. Everyone be like, well, at least he trying to pay you off. He being a man's word. He trying to pay you some little change to get this shit knocked off because he know you paid this. So even if he say, man, don't worry about it, Zoe should have been paying that man $50, whatever. I'm a bail bond. I bond people out all the time, and sometimes we have to finance bonds. And we be like, hey, your payment gonna be $200 a month. You got a $10,000 bond, you put 5 bands down. You know, I mean, you got a $100,000 bond, you put 5 bands down, you got 5 to pay off. Sometimes you gonna pay in $300-$400 a month. If you don't, man, give me some. Give me if you ain't got $300-$400, give me $100, give me $50. Communicate with me, let me know something. You know what I'm saying? Pay me this. And so if I can't never bring up, oh, you ain't pay me my 20 bands, yeah, but he can't say you ain't paying him something. And that way, he can't come to you like that. You know what I'm saying? You like, cause a real dude ain't gonna be like, oh, he only paying me $200 or $300 a month, cause it's gonna get paid. Eventually, gonna get paid off. You like, well, he give me some change, you know. And that way, people really can't be counting Zoe pocket, cause they be like, oh, Zoe got it and just don't want to pay him like that. He trying to draw it out. Zoe. Or they can't say he ain't got it because he paying them something. You know what I'm saying? And Zoe can just take the role like, hey, I'm just trying to pay it off on my terms, you know. I ain't have it like that now, but I'm still paying the man some money. You know what I'm saying? But that's where I see that's the fault of it. But see, that's where you go back to corporate. If Corey had his business in order and had insurance and was doing stuff half-ass right, or hey man, you could have any dude doing security in LA. You could have had just one of the dudes you know, or somebody do the comedy shows from the comedy store that need work right now, or from one of the places of just security, just hanging out. You can get a hood man. You can get me. I'm a bail bondsman, licensed private investigator, somebody like that. Come to do the show. Just want to be around the show. Hey man, give me $20 an hour or something dumb. I want to be at the show. I just want to make sure everything runs smooth. Show somebody some love. Advertise a little bit. Hey, I want to advertise a bail bonding company or something, or my private investigating company, or whatever I got rolling. Hey, let me do free advertising. I'm gonna come do security at the show for free. So if something like Aries pop off, you got dude to come in and snatch Aries dumb ass up and drag him about the storage unit. Problem solved. No fight. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. Or when he saw it getting heat, security can come in there and stand right by Zoe and Aries to de-escalate the situation. You see what I'm saying? Or Corey could have just had insurance. But at the end of the day, it fall back on Corey. But on real nigga shit, Zoe should be trying to drop that man off some change. It should have been paying him. If you ain't got the 20K, like I said, let's do this 50-50, half and half, because this is your show. We both at fault. Because that's what I look at. Y'all are both at fault for this. And we could split that 10 bands. Even though you paid up front, I'm going to pay you $200. Even if it's $200 more, whatever you got. even $500 a month. I'll be trying to pay probably like $500 a month. What's that? Then it's 5,000. It's gonna take you. It's gonna take you almost a year or something to pay that shit off, and gonna knock it out. Even if you had to go pick a part-time job up. But the stuff Corey was saying, I ain't even gonna get into all that. But he wrong, man. You don't do nothing. You don't do nothing like that. And just like even with Grady, and I've seen this out of Corey several times. Corey, this is the thing I was gonna say. Man, Corey, all this fight talk ain't cool. Man, I'm 41. I done worked at a penitentiary here in Arkansas. I done worked at the Department of Youth Service with the worst kids in Arkansas. I did loss prevention at a couple retailers for about 7-8 years. I'm a bail bondsman, bounty hunter. Man, folks that fight for real, man, don't talk about fighting stuff all the time like that, man. Ain't nobody fighting like that no more. Man, you're too old. Man, when people fight, people get hurt. Even if you beat somebody else, you're going to be hurt. Anybody that's a real fighter knows that press the like button if you're a real fighter. Or them been in a lot of fights and been in incidents. You know how many people, hands I had to put on people before? And whenever you go to the ground, that's almost guaranteed you're going to be hurt. Even if you're the one that put somebody on the ground. I got scars all, I don't know if y'all can see that. Man, I got scars, I got scars all up my arm and stuff. Man, you see, I got scars everywhere. These from fights and stuff. These from fights, doing loss prevention. You know what I'm saying? Wrestling, slamming folks and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 6'1", 240, 245 right now. I'm trying to drop some weight. I'm trying to get back to about 220. But man, that fighting you talking about, man, I'm fighting. I always talking about fighting and whooping somebody. Man, you ain't finna do all that. And then when you talking about fighting and talking about I ain't no hoe and I ain't no punk, people that fight for real don't talk. It's almost like it's a dog barking because he's scared. He don't really want it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, but even if he do want it like that, the first time you get in a fight, you ain't gonna be like, I don't want to do this no more. Even if you win, because you're not in the best of shape just looking at you. I'm not either. Man, a fight for 10 seconds is going to have you almost dead. You're going to be hurting. You're going to be tired. It's not no fun to fight nobody. People that fight for real try to avoid, especially when you get to this age. I'm 41. I'm not trying to fight nobody. That's why I always, keep it on me. I'm not fighting nobody. I can. And most people I can be because I'm a nice size and, I'm not no fighter. I took an L before. But, man, you ain't trying to do all that fighting, bro. You 50-something years old. You going to get hurt. You going to hurt yourself. And then just because you big and you kind of, you big and you tall, a little nigga can knock your ass out, too. I done seen, like I said, I'm a bail bondsman, bounty hunter, lost some veteran. I done worked in the pen and seen it all. It don't take for one little dude to connect on your jaw the right way, on the side of your temple the right way, and you through. It's over with. Just like that dude knocked out Suge Knight. You out here looking crazy. You always talk about this fighting, and then another thing. You always talk, I'm from Chicago. Don't nobody give a shit you from Chicago. What? And what? I grew up with, I know, nigga, I got 2 partners right now. Not hood at all. All A students in corporate America. One a lawyer, one in corporate America. They both probably about 6'3", 230, 240. Nerdy is all outdoors. Dorky looking, got glasses. You see him, you like, oh, this is goofy. Talk proper and everything. Or beat the brakes off you. Got a temper like a motherfucker. Or beat the brakes off you for real. And you thinking he goofy. And he work out every day now. Used to didn't work out. Don't play sports or nothing no more. You play basketball. But I'm talking about goofy nerdies. It's like you in California. You talking that I'm from Chicago. You can find somebody, a white boy from Beverly Hills, that wrestled in high school and did MMA training that'll kill you, man, out here bare hands. Don't give a damn if you're from Chicago. It can be a dude from the suburbs of the shop. What does that mean? Just because you grew up in poverty don't make you tougher than nobody else, because it's folks out here that's trained. Like I said, he can be from outside Chicago. What if he went to school for wrestling? If he wrestling in high school, he got a banjo, y'all. He gonna put you on your neck. He gonna break your neck when he flip you. You know what I'm saying? Because he wrestling in school. He could be smaller than you. He ain't got to throw no blows. Or you mess around and get with one of these boys at the suburbs. Folks had money to put him in karate, or taekwondo, or jiu-jitsu. There's a lot of cats taking jiu-jitsu now you wouldn't even know. Work IT all day. Instead of going to the gym, they go do jiu-jitsu training. I know a dude right now, he played in the band at my college, at the HBCU or UAPB. A band, he a big dude, but he ain't just, he a goofy kind of dude doing MMA. Dude hurt you. So, I'm just saying, man, Corey, I'm a fan, but man, all the tough guys talk need to stop, man. You 50-some years old. Nobody fighting you years old, man. You get hurt, you watch too many movies or something. Liam Neeson and Steven Seagal and stuff get hurt. You out here trying to wrestle and fight and do all this stuff, man. Come on now. You always talking about fighting, and I know this because you ain't been in no fights lately. You can't. Cause don't nobody our age, even when you get in a fight, you don't want to fight no more. I done then broke my ankle wrestling somebody before. Ankle swollen like this. Like I said, I got scars all on my hand from fighting folks. You know what I'm saying? Ask somebody working the pen or something. Even if you're a CO or something, a police officer, just ask a bouncer or something. Do he want to fight? Hell no. He ain't gonna be talking about fighting and threatening. And what I'm saying, Corey, that ain't scaring nobody. Like, bruh, that Chicago shit. I went to a school called University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. Pine Bluff is a small little town in Arkansas, one of the poorest cities in the United States. Little ain't shit town, you know. But I done seen many dudes come from out of town to come to school down there, come from Dallas, come from Chicago, come from these big cities, and they come down there talking down to these folks because they country and stuff. And it's lame and it's slow down here, and y'all niggas can't dress, and y'all look crazy, and y'all whack, your cars crazy. And they get their ass beat. Or they get shot at or killed down there because you coming with the tough guy from Chicago. I'm from Dallas. I'm from Oak Cliff. I done seen it. And get done in by these little country dudes down here in Pine Bluff. I done seen it. So, but I'm saying, man, stop with all I'm from Chicago. Nobody cares that you're from Chicago. What does that mean? You grew up in poverty. That doesn't make you tough. Yeah, it can't make you tough on something, but as far as fighting, because it's too many people got skills today. Too many people take boxing, MMA. Too many people did security and all that. It's just not a good look, man. It's just, bro, stop with all that from Chicago. Like I said, nobody cares, man. And fighting, you want to fight Stephen A. Smith and Charles Barkley and all that, man. Trust me, you don't want it. You don't want it. Even if you can win, you're going to be hurting at the end. That's what I'm saying. Just say if you go in there and beat somebody's ass, especially if they bigger than you, you're going to be hurting automatically. Even if they little. Because it's going to wear you out. Because your body's not made and you ain't been doing this. All type of real muscles, back muscles. You can pull your back out of line even if you win. That's what I'm saying, bro. Leave that alone, man. It ain't where it is. But I don't think the show, I don't know, the show can never be the same. I don't think Zoe gonna be back. We'll see tomorrow what's gonna happen. I doubt Zoe gonna be back. I don't know about Darlene. And I don't know, I'm 33 minutes in, I'm just ranting and talking, but it's just been so many people I've seen like record. Man, leave that shit alone, man. If you got beef, you got beef. Leave that shit alone though. But you drive, I can see you go and talk about somebody, but it's like you be going too far and you be putting too much of people's business in the streets, which could be handled behind the scenes. You ain't got to expose everybody. Because one, we don't care. I don't care. I don't care about none of them bums that you be talking about. Like you be talking about, I ain't going to say none of them dudes, comedians' names because I don't watch them. But you talking about who this, who that. Man, leave that alone, bro. Like I said, a week, you talking about Grady, a little dude can catch you slipping and put you out too, man. A lame dude will hurt you faster than a real dude. A real one. You know what I'm saying? You keep messing with these little lame goofies and the ones you call gay and lame and weak. When you're inviting, what Zoe even said, you're inviting that energy where you gonna have somebody like Boosie say hypnotized with hate for you for some stuff you said a year ago, and you wrote them talking about they gay and they undercover gay and they on the down low and they can't fight and I whoop you and I see you and you don't forget about it. But this been he hypnotized with hate now and he hates you and he see you on show like Boosie talking about. He got that energy, he got the energy, and you never know it'll be a month or a year from now. You don't even see this dude come blindside you in the temple. Boom. I know some dudes do that in college all the time. I'm thinking they not whooping everybody. They just run. They sneaking up blindside, knockout. But it ain't gonna matter. It's gonna be on World Star. All it's gonna be you got knocked out, blindside in the temple. It's over with. Out of here, World Star. Captain anybody. And when you constantly putting that energy out, you don't know where that energy gonna come back from. You can be in Memphis one day. You can be in Dallas. You can be somewhere, and that dude there, he just so happened to catch you slipping. Because ain't nobody going to be on the A game all the time. And like I said, you old. Man, come on, bro. This video not coming from hate, it's coming from love. Because I got love for 5150 and core. But, man, boy, you be doing too much, man. You been lately, man. That ain't what real dudes do, man. You don't talk. You don't folks that done been with you since this long. Do that on camera, man. But yeah, that's all I got to say on that. 36 minutes in. But I'm finna get on these politics, though, for real, man. Holla at your boy. My name's Sarad Noor. Like, share, subscribe. Holla at me. I'm finna get back to making these videos, though, for real on y'all. Alright?